What is up, guys? We have a top 4 deck profile here with the only Doffy player that was able to make it into the, I believe, the top 4. And and he played with his version of the Doffy list. And do you remember, before we start, do you remember all your matchups? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
For all day?
Yeah, for the whole day.
Yesterday?
Yeah, it was all 10 rounds, yeah.
10 rounds yesterday.
It doesn't have to be in order. It could be like
Gotcha.
10.
I'll try. Is my memory still here? It was a black-yellow into Mirror, which is the one I lost. Into black-yellow, into Pudding, into Bonnie, into, I believe it was another, was it Doffy, Enel, Doffy? And that's 9.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to remember.
There's something else in there.
So you ended it with the X2 record in Swiss or X1?
X1.
Okay,
I
sweet.
lost second round Doffy Mirror and that's it.
Okay, cool. Let's go. This is the prize that he was able to win as proof that he was able to get top 4. Serialized Vivi, Shihoshi, Rebecca, and I guess that's all of it. Hit him up if he wanted to buy it.
And he's still packaged.
And he's still packaged, yep. Let's go to your list.
Sure. Go through quick. Gym days. Weevils are obvious. Not going to spend much time on there. They've been around, staples. The 2 starter deck editions are both incredible. Again, nothing too spicy here.
Yeah.
People say it's best deck in format for a reason. I'm still on 4 Morias.
Okay.
A lot of, I was considering my earlier drafts were 2 Morias, 2 starter Crocs. There's definitely reasons for both. Like early, this does nothing, but you want to see your pieces. I might do like a 3-something split, but it was a fine card.
Yeah, it's fine all day.
My 2, go ahead and do 1 Doffy Blocker. Came up actually a bit. Just on 3 Dawn when you don't have a play. Sure, it's not the best. On 6 Dawn it's miserable. You're really looking for boas, but there are just certain things when you are like going 7, like using leader ability to get like back a Moria, to get back a blocker. Like a Doffy is better to get back when it's 3 instead of like a boa. Yeah. Because off of that you're like 7 Dawn, you only play just the boa, you have a weird Dawn left over. So just like having a 3 blocker like in the trash is, somewhat relevant.
Hey, Ethan. Okay.
I was considering playing Trigger Boa, and I might in the future.
Really?
Just for similar reasons, for like people who run Usops.
Yeah.
Just like lots of Luchis, like always like do the math, like okay, they have no swings, we'll look, they're bored.
Yeah.
And then same like Usopp, but it has 1 counter, and it's just different applications.
Okay.
2Ks are boom, lap order, boom. Yeah, a little wonky, but
It's okay.
yeah, not running like, it's pretty standard. I think most people are like slightly higher, but honestly like 2Ks, I don't know if like some of the games on stream I had like massive mana counter. It's like not too big of an issue. 3 Crocs, I misplayed. I could have used the ability once, but that actually didn't come up like all game, or all, like my entire run, it didn't come up.
Yeah,
I do like the card, but Mihawks, did I ever get to draw 2 trash 2? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do.
Law actually kind of came in semi-clutch.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it actually saved me, but like I saw it, I just need to counter in hand, boom, boom.
Okay.
It's not as good anymore, but it's worth considering. And then Buggy, of course, is very, very good.
Yeah.
2K, Warlord, bounce back with Jozu, which I did a lot.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers for ahead. Onto the Searcher package, got 3 Sengokus, 3 Coronas.
I've seen this ratio before.
It's always like, usually like some people do full 12. I think that's a little too much. I was pretty happy with this ratio. I think like Sengoku's, I think 3 is good. There's some debate here. I could see 4 Peronas, like 3 Buggies or something like that, because Perona games felt really good. But I played Doffy since like 01, but just having like 10 different 1-drops instead of just like 4 Peronas. Happy either way with just like seeing any of those early. Yeah, not too much. They just activate your deck basically. I am sad I never got to do my Teach Lines, which is my next card. Teach is incredibly strong, highly underrated. His downside is Bonnie for the most part, like early, it's bad because they just rest it and kill it, and Black because they just free swing, play a Burrock, and you're just sad, you're down a card.
Yeah.
But I really like a Sengoku if I have Teach in hand. Go like boom, boom, and if you have like a Moria and Weevil in hand, you get a really nice like Teach into Weevil draw. Next turn, you know, you're hoping they kill the Weevil. You like Moria or like Jinbei Moria, get the Weevil back, Teach again, draw again. It's like the downside with this is like you go low on cards.
Yeah.
So like if you do like that kind of engine, you're like, okay, I swung 7 twice, have 4 cards on board, still have a good card size. So like that's the nuts. I didn't get to do it but
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah. Would you consider cutting in the future?
No.
Okay.
For the mirror in particular,
Yeah.
like getting law loops off with this is extremely important.
Okay. I see.
And then also, I'm sad. In top 32, my opponent was playing Lucci and had just ran 2 Brooks. I saw my perfect line. I dropped it, and then of course, he had his Brook. So like just because I knew his list, I was like, okay, he's running 2 of them. I'll risk it. I learned never again.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, guys. Okay.
Keep it in hand.
2 puddings. So most people are on 3, which I could see either way. Extremely important. But with all the like, I've been playing Doffy like 07, 8, and all that stuff. In 7, I was doing 3. I think in 8.5 you can get away with doing 2, just because you can dig really deep. Like, against a black yellow, I just needed a pudding. So on 8 Dawn, it was Perona, Jozu, bounced Perona, bounced whatever it was. Perona again, and those are both bottoms. So it's bottom, bottom. Next turn on 10 was Kaido, draw 4, and I found it. I had to dig, but I found it eventually.
Okay.
And then obviously people play around of it. Like that's almost as good as it. Just
Yeah, it's almost like a better job without doing it.
yeah. You swing 5 into black yellow. They're like, oh, I really want this life, but you know.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just because it exists, it helps you out a lot.
Yeah.
Double Jozu. It's a good card.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I will say though, like
Supple bounce.
in my one that I lost in the mirror, I had to double blind swing, and it was Jozu both times.
Nice.
I'd like look at my hand.
Not good.
Yeah, exact opposite.
good.
I'd look. I like did the first one. The second one, I'd like looked at my hand. No, the other Jozu's here.
Yeah.
I would consider running more. This is so like I spent like 99% of my testing against like Lucci in the mirror, and I played all of today and yesterday one Lucci. I could see it in black yellow, and black yellow is obviously I'm probably going to take the whole thing. Very good card.
Okay.
Double Kaidos.
Yes.
This is controversial.
Yes, it is.
Very controversial. I hated it. Is Swang allowed? PG?
No, that's fine.
I shat on this card for the longest of times, mainly just because back in 7 and 8, black was just like the dominant force.
Yeah.
And Kaido is so bad into that. Like,
Absolutely.
it's you play it, they kill it, cool. They swing Moria, there's your 4 cards. I mean, luckily, I only did one Lucci. But this came in clutch in my Bonnie matchup, both my early black-yellow matchups. When I saw it, it was good. And I was like, cool. The only time that I was like gonna be mad was like in my last round against the Doffy Mirror. My hand was like Kaido, Weevil, Boa, and I had 2 other cards, and I was like, okay, I deserve this for putting this guy in.
Yes.
But then my opponent putting me actually into 5 counter cards, so I was like, okay.
Sweet.
But it's matchup dependent, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I really hate like for a card this impactful one of.
To play only one of it, yeah.
But it was good. I'm sorry, Kaido, you did good.
Yeah.
This is another controversial one I got shat on for, is double Red Rock. Also helped in the
Bonnie matchup, yeah.
in the Bonnie matchup. They actually did double kid me.
Yeah.
And yesterday Bonnie matchup. They were kid Red Rock, some other stuff happened. Another kid, another Red Rock. I played Doffy 0.1, so where it's like they drop a kid, you just lose. You lose just slowly. So I PTSD, Red Rock, get out of jail free. Today also, kid, Red Rock, and top 16. So I think just like the cards are so good. Decks are getting so greedy in Doffy. It's like this card is amazing and helps you like clear one of your your worst matchups. Like a card that's just like you play it and you lose the game. So it's like, might consider ratios like maybe one of, but I stand by at least one Red Rock. Just so like you have hope. You can cope. He's like it's in there somewhere. One gravity.
This one.
This one got me a big trigger in top 8. I still lost that game, but it was there. But then from life, then I played it, and that won me the game from there. Black-yellow matchup, obviously. It's okay in the mirror. It's honestly, I feel like a little slow in the mirror. I mean, it depends on setup. You can't just like play it from behind. You're like, yeah, no. So then they just spread the board
It's
again.
there for
It's kind of so in the mirror. It's like kind of been more, but like against green, obviously, it's good. It's like Gravity Blade Josie's kind of overlap. But, and one Femur.
Gotta have it.
Yeah, just have to have it. I was trying 2 for a bit. It was this and some other card where my like second copy of this was cut for a Kaido. Very good. More so that people just have to respect it. I'm trying to think if I actually Femur anybody.
Oh, you did.
Probably. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in Swiss.
Yeah, I definitely showed it, and people had to respect it. Maybe I did it once or twice, but you gotta have it.
Yeah. Diablo the John Blade for
and bonus and teach and 17 and all that stuff. But yeah.
So any change you would make going forward with your deck, or is just everything's just fine for the rest of OP 8.5?
Good question. I am a big proponent of Sanji Mihawk.
Okay.
Sanji Mihawk into, and with teach, you get to do like basically Marco stuff. And,
High-end stuff,
Yeah,
essentially.
you get to teach and put the Mihawk back, put it back in. That's a good question. I was pretty happy with it. I can't complain too much.
Yeah.
I would probably keep it the same.
Okay.
Knowing the matchups, yeah, sure, but I don't blame this deck. I blame myself for most of it.
With your invite, we'll be seeing you at Nationals for Florida. In Florida.
That's so soon, probably, but man, I wish it was closer. But
Yeah, me too. I definitely agree with you on that one. Okay, well, it was a pleasure having you on this channel, and thank you for the deck profile, and I'll see you more in the future, I hope.
All right, yeah, sure.
Peace out.
Thank you.